for the last part of this story. True story. Another one of Nanny Granny's tactics were to find her way into the food supply of these soldiers. Once there, she was able to put some type of poison or some type of liquid substance into the food supply, which would cause schizophrenia with some of the soldiers, actually seeing demonic people next to them, driving them delirious, mad. Dysfunction would hit the camps of these soldiers. It was also reported from some of the English soldiers that during these battles that lasted 20 years, there are reports from the British and the Spaniards that they defeated Nanny Granny. They were there. They said that they shot Nanny Granny and left her for dead. But for some reason, Nanny Granny would always reappear. As some of the Spanish and some of the English soldiers would say, she's immortal. We can't kill this lady. Well, after this 20-year war, the English and the Spaniards said, we surrender. Nanny Granny, you win. And in order to bring peace, because we can't battle you on your battlefront. This is your land, your jungle. Could we make a treaty? Something to end this war. So long story short, they compromised and gave Nanny Granny and the Maroons a whole lot of land in Jamaica. Now, since we don't have pictures of this lady, there is a statue made just for her and this land that she acquired from this treaty or surrender still lies in Jamaica today. Now, for most of you, some Jamaicans don't know this story, but there are some that do and are fully aware of what we call Obia men. Now, with these Obia men that exist today was passed down from Nanny Granny herself, who taught certain individuals the craft. And I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you see a Jamaican, if you ever want to make a Jamaican freeze or change his mood, mention Nanny Granny or Obia. I would advise you to do that because the seriousness that will come from this Jamaican will make him freeze in his feet, will make his stare turn to you cold as ice. Because most Jamaicans know what Obia men are all about. This was a story that wasn't in our history books. This was a story to be hid away from the masses. And why was this story hid away from the masses? So, just as I, who thought voodoo, black magic, isn't real, but this story and the rest of the Jamaicans out here know exactly what I'm saying is 1000% true. And the obeah men, the voodoo practitioners, is 1000% real. And it will affect the ones who are in a low vibration. What is a low vibration? I'm going to give you an example of what is a low vibration individual. Hey, if you're not living right, guess what? You're in a low vibration. Hey, do you drink a lot? Because the Jamaicans say that alcohol is the spiritual demon, and something when you black out will enter. Whether it will be a good one or a bad one. This story was not told so you, the people, won't know or won't have a clue on what voodoo, black magic is all about. Something that was concealed from the public, done on purpose. Because if you knew the story of Nanny Granny, if you knew the story of the Haitian Revolution, then you and I would be aware of the dark arts that has plagued people all across this world. And I assure you, this is far from a joke, and this is not a game out here. It was concealed from you deliberately. There are many people that have fell victim to this dark wizardry. Thank you for tuning in to our second night of the Campfire. I would ask all of you to come back to our reality here as we watch the fire burn. And it will be up to us to know things. Belief should be thrown all the way out. If we don't know, that will hurt us, people. And let's not forget Nanny Granny. And her triumphs over the English and the Spaniards. 20 years. It was said she was killed 3 times. And she still came back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the true story of the 20-year war that happened in Jamaica. Have a great night.